Hello, and it is Christine Deane, the Networking Diva, and I am excited today to introduce you to more resources that you're going to find valuable. So, my guest today is Sandeep. Hello, welcome.
Hey, hi, Christine. How are you?
Hi, I'm excited. I love meeting other marketers. That's a space that I play in a lot too. So it's always nice. There's ways to collaborate and work together because it's such a broad area, right? Marketing
Yes,
is just such a huge area that there's usually opportunities for collaboration, and everybody's just got a different approach, and they just look at marketing just a little bit different. It's always nice to have another set of eyes. So talk to me a little bit about what you do. What's your company and how did you get involved in it?
my company's name is SKS Digital Media Solutions. So basically, the name starts for three of our siblings. We are we are three siblings. So my name starts with Sandeep. My sister has a name Kiran, and the smallest sister has a name Shraddha. So basically, that's SKS. So when I started around 3 years ago, I seriously thought about getting into my own agency. Before that, I used to work as an full-time employee, as a consultant, as a project lead for various organizations. But while working for an organization from United States, suddenly Corona appeared and they lost the funding from government. So I was basically jobless for like 2 months. I was trying to put myself together, applying for jobs, and then I suddenly thought, I should I try to run a company, or I have that expertise, I have that skill set, and here my agency was born. We started slowly. My first client was into renewable energy from India itself, and then we grew. We started working with multiple companies. We currently have our presence in United States. We have in Canada, UK. Then we have our presence in India as well, and we are currently working with Europe. We don't have an actual presence there, but we still have some of our clients from there.
And really, the beauty of working with digital marketing, right, is that it really can be virtual, right? So you don't have to have somebody right next door. You can work with people internationally.
Yes, that is the thing. Actually, my entire team has never seen my office, or I also work from home. But my entire team of people who are SEO executives, who are social media executives, who are designers, who are content writers, they still work from their own location, and that gives them flexibility. Some of their first time moms, some of their new people into industry. So it actually gives a lot of age to my people.
It really does. And that's one of the good things that came out about the pandemic, I'll say, is the ability people understood and they're more willing to work remote, I think, than they were before.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it really does make it nice. Like you said, single moms or maybe parents that want to work while their kids are in school, want to have that flexibility, or maybe at night after the kids go to bed, right? So they can maximize the time with family. They get to decide how they want to organize their day. So I'm a huge fan of things that are pro family.
Yes.
I love that. So,
So basically, it saves them the valuable time of traveling,
mhm.
and that is the main. And whenever they are, every time their kid or their family needs them, they are at their disposal. So they don't need to hurry, like leave office, return to their home. They are there, and that's very good thing for me because that gives me productivity, whatever I need.
Absolutely. It's nice. I work with a lot of contractors myself, so it's nice to be able to pull people in as needed, and different than having full-time employees. And I love that you work with your sisters.
Yeah. So basically, one of my sister is expert into social media marketing. So basically, whenever she was pursuing her education, I pushed her to into digital marketing, specifically into social media marketing. And after she has done her course and she started her job. Then I completed the course, which was essential for the overall skill development. And after that, when she got married, we started working together. So she handles my entire wing of social media marketing strategy on her own. And yeah, I'm always there to help her.
That's wonderful. I love when families can work together like that. I was curious when you had mentioned that you transitioned from working for someone else to becoming an entrepreneur yourself and having your own business. That's not always an easy transition. Sometimes it's difficult to navigate. Do you have any words of advice?
Well, actually, that's quite a lot of pain. I must say. First thing comes your financial things, and then second things comes to your working habit. So you have a habit of working 9 hours, then you give completely your time to your family, your wife, your kids. And when you are working as an entrepreneur, what things mostly hamper is your time for your family. By God's grace, I have a very understanding wife. Her name is Varsha, basically, but she is very understanding in that for that matter. So she completely takes care of my baby. She's 3.5 years old. So basically, almost when I started, she was just 6 months old. We can say so. And it gives me freedom to work for work, whatever time, whatever hours I need, whatever time of meetings. So there are sometimes meetings at late night, early morning. So it gives us flexibility because she's the one who takes care of other things.
I love that you see the value of everybody in the family and how everybody is contributing. And really, in an entrepreneurial lifestyle, right? The timing can be really strange sometimes, especially if you're working with international clients, right? I know for myself, I've got clients in the Philippines, and so their 8 o'clock in the morning is my 8 o'clock at night, right? So the timing sometimes just doesn't work well. But I
Yes.
think it's so nice to be able to work with an international company, right? Because you get to work with so many people from different areas, and they give you a different perspective, which is always nice.
Yes, true.
So with here my dog's barking in the background. They say good morning. Well, so when it comes to your business, what made you so you decided on digital marketing specifically. Do you have like a favorite thing that you guys like to do? Tell me a little bit more about your business and about your favorite things to do in it.
Well, we work in basically three main pillars of digital marketing. One is search engine marketing, or PPC marketing. Then we work for social media marketing as well. We have an entire team for that. And my favorite is, or like the first thing for which I came into digital marketing was search engine optimization, SEO. We do lots of SEO work. We do off pages, on pages, local SEO. We work for restaurants. We work for all sort of business who need an actual help into the if they are new in community, and if they want to spread the message to company community. Why Google is the best platform for that. So we work on local SEO as well, and we combine all these services together. We call it performance marketing, general, that's the general term. And it then we combine everything at our disposal: social media, Google ads, search engine optimization. And we try to push customers to the website of brand which is looking for, which is looking to sell from either from their website or from their brick and mortar store.
So it sounds like you're also doing things with e-commerce then.
Yes, we actually help e-commerce people for running ads, managing the social media, and also we help some of the clients for Amazon selling. So basically, it's like that. We handle only not entire 360 part of Amazon store, but only the advertisement part. And in the last 1 year, I have helped around 9 to 10 businesses to set up the store, run the advertisement, and make their first sale, to make their thousandth of sale in an entire year.
Well, that's exciting. I know advertising is one of those areas where a lot of business owners might want to do it, but they're not really sure where to start, right? And it can be really confusing, right? So, talk to me a little
Yes.
bit more about the advertising. What kinds of advertising do you work with?
Well, there are two main things we consider when in a general terms, when I'm talking to a customer, I generally give them only two types of marketing. One is display and one is search. So Google is used for search, display is from Facebook, and Google also can do display, but these are the two distinguished things. So on Amazon, if you are searching for a product, that we call search advertisement. On Google, if you are trying to search for something, then it's search advertisement in a easy to understand term. So we have experience into Google advertisement, we have experience into Amazon advertisement, and we also have experience into Facebook advertisement and Instagram, basically meta platforms. Then also we do Pinterest, we have Bing search engine. Then we have another search engines. Due to some restrictions on TikTok, actually in India we don't have access to TikTok, so that is the one platform which we cannot work on. But the rest of if client wants doing advertisement on any platform, we can do that.
Well, and it's so nice to have an expert that's been there and done that, because the learning curve, right, for business owners, a lot of times they want to do advertising and it's just they're like, "Oh my goodness, there's so many choices," and get really overwhelming. And marketing has become so technology based, right? The digital marketing especially, right? That there's you really need to know how to make things work. So it's nice when we've got an expert that we can call and say, Sandeep, can you help us with this? Right. So it's good to have somebody like you around to give a hand with that kind of stuff. So that's awesome. So you said a lot of different platforms that you like to work on, but TikTok was the only one you couldn't. And that's a whole new reels. So do you guys do
Yeah,
stuff with reels?
I'm actually really sorry, because we don't cannot work on Twitter, TikTok, because it's banned here in India.
Mhm.
But the anyhow, the main platforms which and business should go with are, yes, TikTok is there, but still you can replace it with YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. And
Mhm.
then we have a Meta platform ads, we have Google ads. And if an business is particularly into B2B, then we can suggest for LinkedIn ads as well.
That's a really nice spread of offerings that you have. When you do, I know video is huge right now. Are you doing the ad creation also with creating videos? Are you doing the social media reels and videos along those lines also?
What we do is we call them creatives for advertisement purpose. And yes, so what things we do is, let's say take an example of an car washing center in LA or in Chicago or in New York. So in that case, we cannot travel down to that location. So we need a raw footage from the owner. We And if you are shooting it with an your iPhone or Samsung Galaxy and do few shots here and there, then we our designer starts work on that. So before that, our content creators gives you a timeline or an what we canvas to shoot the video. So they will tell you, we want one shot this way, we need one shot this way, we need one shot in a zooming position. So once you get that raw footage, our designer sit, they arrange the entire content, and then either we can make reels out of it, we can make advertisement content out of it, and we can either put a voice over, or we can put either text on them, or we can put an music to it. And by this, that means we can actually use that particular content in advertisement on Google YouTube, Google Display YouTube, and the Meta platforms. Uh, then there is no not exact need of creatives, we can say, for Google search, but it happens like way for if you are looking, if you are new into New York location or Chicago location, and you want to search for an car wash near you, so that your traveled car gets washed and clean, and you search it with car wash near me, that particular keyword, and that's our responsibility, or we put an advertisement for the location business, so that that particular person reaches to your location. So that is Google search ads. So these are the two main things where we need content. So Google search needs and textual content, and Facebook needs or Instagram needs and visual content, which we need your help to gather and make it.
I love it. So obviously you do all sorts of wonderful things with your agency. Done a great job explaining it. Thank you. And I was just thinking, like, what do you do? What do you do when you're not working?
Actually, I spend a lot of time on desktop myself, but still, when I am not working, I read my native language books, which I am really fond of. I do really like to go fishing. Mostly on Sundays, I do that. I also like to ride long distances on my bike. Yeah, these are the things which I do. And then there is always my kid. She wants play. She wants to play with me always.
Well, that's such a wonderful age too. Would you say she was 3.5? Is that right?
Yes, 3.5.
Yep, they love to play at that age, so that always gives you a reason to stop working. Sometimes I know as a parent, it can be hard to balance the work and the home and everything that needs to
Well,
be done.
actually, this is our first call, or first we are talking first time. But if it could have been our third or fourth time, uh, you could see her here only in my lap only. So she knows some of my clients or some of my employees really well. And when we are discussing about when we are just discussing for some times, so I actually call her to sit with me and listen to what we are saying. That gives her something like she's part of my work, and then when I'm away, she's like, yes, whenever I will get time, he will call me.
Absolutely. We're raising a little entrepreneur in the future, right?
I hope so.
I love it. Thank you so much, Sandeep, for coming in and talking to us a little bit. Do you have any last words you want to share with our audience?
Yes. So basically, if you are looking for an agency, not me, but any agency, so always look for genuineness, and try to compare their work in terms of their speak, what they are speaking. It's not always like that. Whatever they are speaking, they are delivering. So get your deliverables note down before you start your work. And if you need any sort of help on any part of advertisement part, like if you want to audit your work, if you want to start a new work, or you need a consultation from me, which is not at all, and we don't charge for that, because in India we don't have that working methodology. But you can connect with me over my LinkedIn or my website contact.
Absolutely. Yeah, we dropped your link to your LinkedIn. So if anybody wants to reach out, feel free to reach out to Sandeep and have a conversation with them, make friends, and let's do some business together.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And let's see. Um,
Okay, so I will say that if the audience gives us that love to me and Christine, I would like to do multiple type of this type of podcast on weekly or monthly basis on each type of service where I will walk through what type of things you need to do. So if you want to do social media marketing, start. So what things you need. For example, I will in a short bit. Sorry, Christine, I'm just extending it a bit. So you need a page, you need Instagram handle, you need an Google Ads manager, you need an business suite for Meta. You need to connect your payment. You need to check all the connections, and then you can start the working. So if audience wants, we can connect again, and I can tell you about every service in detail as we go.
Well, there's always lots of options. If you want to find out more and see how Sandeep can help you with your business, feel free to reach out with him on LinkedIn. The link is there in the chat. So reach out to him, make a new friend, and you never know, he might be able to give you a hand with your business. Because let's face it, business ownership is a full-time job, and there's a lot of moving parts. So if you can find somebody that can give you a hand with it, it makes your job a little bit easier, right?
Yes.
All right. So reach out to Sandeep, and thank you all so much for joining us today. This was another episode of the Networking Diva. Get connected with Christine Deane.
Thank you.